Hello and welcome. So, you guys are probably wondering what on earth is going on with this title. Well, let me explain. For those of you who are unaware, zombie games are kind of popular right now. And there are two really big zombie titles that are going to be fighting for supremacy on PC in the coming months. We have the phenomenon that is Dayz, which has gained a huge following after its release as a mod for Arma 2. And a mod that is getting its own standalone game coming at some point before Christmas. And the second is the new kid on the block, the young pretender, as it were, which is aptly named Hadoukenzzz. I don't know if you sense the similarity there. Now this video comes off the back of a few things really. The alpha to Hadoukenzzz is about to start, or as you watch this video it may have already started depending on how well the launch went. So we're really going to get a good feel for how good this game is, because it's had such a large amount of potential. A lot of people have been really psyched for the game and have really been following its progress. You know, there's been a lot of fuss about it. And now we're going to get a chance to see exactly if this fuss is justified or not. Now, of course, it's an alpha, and a lot of the features will not be fully ready, and there will undoubtedly be a large amount of bugs, but nonetheless we're going to be able to get at least a feel for if this game's potential is real. Now the alpha is going to run right up until the 31st of October, when the beta will begin, where even more people will be able to get to access the game and try it out. Now don't expect much footage of the game just yet, as it's under a strict NDA, until a yet unspecified time. Now if you don't know what that means, it simply is an agreement between the user, i.e. me or you, and the company, saying that we will not give out any information whatsoever on the alpha or beta that we're currently playing. This means no written information, no screenshots, no videos, and I'm sure you get the idea. Rest assured though, as soon as that NDA is lifted, I'll be putting up as much footage as I can for you guys to check out. So what's happening with Dayz then, and how are they planning on competing? Well, Dayz standalone, as I say, will be out at the end of the year, and this enables them to do a lot of new things and also improve a lot of stuff that they already had. They basically want to get a working and stable alpha version of this standalone out by the end of the year, with the hope of being in a position to add new and exciting features by February of next year. Some of the features they were talking about was even relating to like a dog following you around, a la Fallout, which sounds pretty interesting. They want to get frequent updates out and build on what people already love about Dayz. Now in the background we've got some new screenshots of some of the internal buildings which look really cool. They're not as rustic as you might think for a zombie world, but they are early build, they're very early screenshots, so bear that in mind. Now something that they do hope to address in the standalone is something that put a lot of people off playing Dayz, even though they loved the game. And that was hackers. The game was rife with people spoiling other people's fun, and the hope is that with this standalone version they will do a lot better job of combating those cheats. So this gets us on to kind of the point of this video. Which of these games is going to win? Surely there can't be room for two games so similar. Now I know a lot of you are probably thinking, well, there are plenty of similar games out there in the market and varying genres that compete against each other and do well. But you see, this game for me is a little bit different. This is the sort of game that people want to play with tons of friends. They want to build camps, they want to play together, they want to do little raids on camps. These groups of friends are going to pick one game and they're going to stick to it. They're not going to flick between the two. So you've got Dayz on one side with its proven track record, brilliant graphics, but also in my opinion a largely outdated UI, and really clunky movement and terrible controls. I really don't like the controls on Dayz, or more specifically Arma. And then on the other side you have a Hadoukenzzz game built from the ground up to be exactly what it is, but also a game which is not yet proven and not yet tried and tested. So right now the future's unclear, but what I'm very sure of is that we will have a hell of a blast figuring out which one is actually best. I want to get your thoughts on it. I know that we haven't played Dayz standalone yet. We haven't played Hadoukenzzz standalone yet as I do this video, but I'm really excited to see which one turns out to be the better game and if this Hadoukenzzz does live up to expectations. So stay tuned guys, Videos are going to be coming up in the next coming weeks as and when I can release these War Z videos. So stick around, and I'll see you on the next one.